Hello, what's up, Madlang people? Hello, straight from Makati Medical Center, Makati, Philippines. Hello, how is everybody in the world today, tonight, afternoon, in your time? So, today is February 20. Wait, let me check. Okay, February 20. So, it's 9:10 here in the Philippines. So, what's up, Madlang people? So what's going on in the West? How is the weather there, and is particularly in United States of America? So there's some part that it's snowy, and people. It's raining, Frank. Yeah, I can see drizzle, drizzling. Yeah, it's raining here, and I'll share the video, guys, because here I'm here in the sixth floor. Okay, see, you can see the drizzling. You can see that, guys, there on the bottom. Okay, back to my face. Back to my face. So let's update. Okay, how is your health condition now? Are you in good term? Is your health is doing good, or is your health is rest? So how is your heart status, your liver, your lungs? So that's very important that you have a annual checkup, guys, because the cost is not a joke. And I've been talking with a lot of doctors coming here, particularly cardiologists, and the our heart is that's the in our organs. The heart was so work 24/7, guys, 24/7. And we make sure that our veins, heart arteries, the vein, it makes, make sure that there's no blockage. Because if there's a blockage, there's a problem. Okay, so it's just like if you undergo surgery, guys, they will not, okay, if you have a, minor surgery, they always look at your heart condition. Okay, even though the minor or major surgery, it will bring you to risk of dying, because if your heart is not doing well and the blood flow is not doing well, there's like 90% risk that you will die. So they always, that's why always when any specialist of doctors, they always ask the cardiologist before they undergo surgery. Hold on, guys. Hi, Cher. Good morning. How are you doing today? So here in Makati, it's raining. It's not heavy rain, but it's just like drizzling. So yeah, that's I just update, guys, things that I can share for those people that aware of uh, health. And that's the advantage, guys, if you're not really into engage of drinking alcohol or do something, taking prohibited drugs, because that's really fucked up if you undergo surgery, because there's so many things that you will figure, you will find out that, okay, my heart, my lungs, my any um, internal organ that it's not malfunction. So it's important also that you're aware of your um, diet. So I just check my volume, guys. So and then especially for those people that older, like 60 plus, you know be careful of the food that you eat, because it might bring bad to your like your organs. Okay, so look out for your diet. And so it's just like when I kiss, when I heard about the cost, the cost, guys, because I'm thinking, if you're gonna do that in the States, might the price is double, triple. And if you have a heart problem, when you hear that you have a heart problem, it don't really bring you a heart attack. Okay? Excuse me. But the cost, guys, the cost, it brings you heart attack. And especially if you know to yourself that your money is not enough to pay you, to pay the doctors and or medical surgery, that's bring you heart attack, not the illness, the cost, it brings you heart attack. Let me get my water. So, Peter, hi Peter, hello. I don't have a heart, miss. Oh my god, that's what happened to your heart? Who stole that heart from you? Good morning, Peter. In Jesus Christ, guys, no wonder that some, okay, for those millionaires and dollars, or billionaire and pesos and dollars, they don't really give a shit about the cost, guys. But for those less people, and it's, well, actually, the Makati Medical, that the doctors, that the gastroenterologist, my god, the medical term, my tongue is gonna twist it when I pronounce. So she said that's doctora, I forgot, because so many doctors coming here. Okay. So she said that she told us, to be honest with you, sir, mom, Makati Medical Center is one of the expensive hospital in the Philippines, but the service, and the quality of equipment that they use is world class. Okay, unlike if you go to the district hospital, the queues there, it's take a long, and they don't have really complete facilities, to detect and to diagnose what is your illness cause. That's that's the thing that I like about Makati Medical Center. Lilibet, the best you can hope for is when you are sleeping, you pass, but every day is the heartbreak. Yes. That's why I mentioned kiss that if example, if you know that you have heart problem, it's not really a big deal. Okay? But the thing is it brings you heart attack. Heart attack is the cost. So what that's like thing that what if you're not have that amount of money, and imagine guys, underground plastic, it's worth a million pesos here. So we do a research that it might double or triple in the states. It depends what hospital you are. Okay, so that brings you heart attack, guys. Heart attack. But so far so good. It's just like that's why I we because I always all the cardiologists. There's so many cardiologists coming here. Uh, I don't know if they're pure Chinese, but Chinese Filipino. Dr. Go, that's cardiologist. Dr. Ong, that's a cardiologist. Dr. Diaz, okay, it's cardiologist. So I learned that the function of heart is very important when undergo surgery. They will not proceed the procedure if your heart is not really in good term. But it's just like I shared this with Frank that his heart beating is very normal, no problem. But uh, some of we undergo the MRI, and there's part of Frank heart, there's a blockage. So there's another option, guys, that we cannot really go to angiogram or angiogramoplasty, but there's other procedure that uh, they take a look, because there's a little vein there, there's a blockage. So you don't have to do that. They refuse to do that because they make sure that the heart is doing well. But so far it's the result, it's okay. But when you do under like surgery, because they said as much as they can, the new technology for surgery, they don't want you to cut. They put something uh, device so that you don't have to undergo cutting. But the old school of surgery, but if you have to need to cut yourself, as much as they can, they don't want to do that. But guys, the cost is really ridiculous, guys. What, Lilibet, you are not in the US, completely different economy. Of course. But I have to know, of course, what's the use of Google Kiss? So I have to figure it out. But I'm not saying that exactly things happen. But when I look at the figure, it's way less here than go to the States. So we just do a plan A and plan B. Because when you do something, you cannot really proceed on the plan A. You have plan A, B, C, or how many plan. So that we figure it out. And some of the cardiologists, they said that yeah, it's way more.
But the cost is still high according to what Filipinos make.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Absolutely, completely different economy and differently people. So yeah, that's important also, that health, health diet, Because sometimes, you know, we humans, sometimes, you know, especially where we young, we don't really give a shit what are taking in our health. It's just like it suddenly when you get older and you feel something that it brings you, okay, I don't want to do this. But you know, where you're young, you don't really care about your health. Okay? So that's, you know, that's the thing, guys, you know, it's just, but as of now, we do the numbers, okay? Or else I'm gonna eat egg. Egg. But you know, it's just, Jesus Christ. When me and Frank took, Jesus Christ, Frank, you know, I don't have a heart problem, but when I, because we ask, you know, always ask, guys, you know, don't go undergo, you know, if you, you know, because before you do things like uh, tests or, you know, procedure, they let you sign about, you know, the consent. When I, you know, when I read all, but you know, I let Frank read it first before, you know, I always, you know, make, you know, he's the one who signed that. Okay, so it's up to him if I will sign, but you know, most of he will sign that for him. So when we read and then we ask the doctors, you know, the gastroenterologist and you know surgeon and cardiologist. Oh my God! I told him, even though I don't have a heart problem, I'm gonna have a heart attack of the cost, guys. So ridiculous the price, and you cannot they cannot give you a discount for that. But you know, some, you know, there's a doctors that, you know, doc, um, Ong, yeah, Doc Ong. He said that it, you know, the hospital cannot do that because you know these doctors they use, you know, the hospital provide the equipment for the surgery, and then they have to pay the hospital. So you know, it's in the doctors if they gave you they will give you a consideration that, but the hospital they don't know, not they cannot do that, you know, when you ask a discount. And you know, only the doctor, because you know the doctors also that they just rent, you know, the facilities that they use for, you know, surgery. That's, you know, that's crazy, guys, crazy. Okay, what are you talking about? Okay, so let me read your comment. Okay, you know, Lilibet, um, only two things directly given to you, destiny and fate, will make sure these two will happen. All right. So, well, for me, uh, this kind of, you know, this kind of procedure is just like it makes your life a little longer. Okay, but if your time is your time, okay, no matter what, sometimes, you know, you're healthy, but if it's your time, accept the fact that that's only in your time. Okay, no matter what, it's just like something that like in my neighbors, you know, in the country, in my province, somebody, you know, stabbed his skull or everything that, you know, hit on his head. He's out of conscious, but he's still alive because it's not his time. Okay, it's not his time. So each of us, there's a certain time that we cannot really tell to ourselves, okay, I want to extend my life. It's already programmed to us, guys. But it's just like, you know, each of us different way of passing. Okay? And imagine, there's so many people that, they just bumped their head and, they fell. And then a few days, they passed away because that's their time. But sometimes, we've been through a lot of accident, a lot of, things that happen in our body that you cannot really tell. Oh, you can't really survive. Like I said, my neighbors, stop on his forehead with a machete. The skull is cracked, but he's still alive, guys. See? So meaning it's not his time. Okay? There's a lot of cut, somebody slice his body. But he's still alive. It's not funny, but
Hi po, good morning ma'am.
good morning. What is that?
Chicken macaroni soup.
Chicken macaroni. So, thank you.
Thank you po.
Snack for Frank. Yeah, because it's already now. Oh, okay. So, great conversation to have while Frank is in a hospital bed. Don't listen, Frank. Well, no, he knows that, before I do things like this, I also consult to him. I don't know, Peter, you know, I'm a good wife. I'm very conservative. I'm very conservative. No, considerate wife. I don't want to talk that, just without consent, my husband, because that's the disrespect to him. But things when I do live, sometimes you cannot really, before I do live on time, there's a 3 days or it is this random live. But before that, I just talk to him because I want my respect to him is intact at the same time on me. Okay, don't worry. I don't want that, it's just like to awareness of those people because a lot of us, a lot of us still living in a fantasy world. Okay, it doesn't really matter if you're young or old. Most of us men and women, we're all in the fantasy world. They don't accept the reality of life. Okay, so I just give some things, to the especially for those Western people, and I hear a lot of Western people, particularly America. They want to, especially when they find their Filipina, their LDR, and they don't really know about the situation, what's going on, because that time they don't really think if you're okay in your health. You don't really think about that. So the only thing that I can share is so that most of American people coming here for good, living with their LDR or their mate or their future wife, you must be aware of that. Okay? It's not what you think. Philippines, okay? You're shit. Sorry my term, guys. You're shit if you have no money. I'll just be honest with you guys. Okay? Don't think that you're coming here in the Philippines, your life will be changed or better than in the States. Okay? If you're not good to manage your money, and then when you get sick and you have no money, to pay the hospital, it might. There's another problem. If you want to go back to the States, you cannot really go back there because you have a pending case or pending payment here. So some people, they never think about that. Okay, by giving this as a random topic or random discussion, it might bring you to change your mindset. Okay, because a lot, I don't know, some they're still on the living on the fantasy. Men and women, they don't want to accept the reality of life, that life is not easy. Okay, and they think moving here in the Philippines for good is that's make their life easy. No, it's not. It's not. Especially if you're in the bed of illness, guys. And you think that, that's too much factors that I can share. But I do believe and I can guarantee to Frank that no matter what, I always there for him. It's not the money that I look out for him. It's who he is. Okay? So that's for those Western men, particularly America. Don't really put in your mind that the woman you talk online that you called LDR, that's the one. Especially that you never live together before you settle down. So many things happen, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sure. And some people, they don't really think about it. Stop. Stop. Um, what do you call that? Fantasize. Well, I'm not saying all that, okay, but some, they never think that, okay? Don't think that I'm generalize people, okay? Some, they don't really think about that. It's just like they think that, okay, especially American people, sell their properties, everything, and move to the Philippines. They think that that's the, what do you call that? The easy and peaceful decision. No, it's not. Especially you never living here in the Philippines. It's just like you visit for a month and then you decided, to stay here. And no, it takes long before you said, okay, this is the place that I'm going to live for good. Not only because your LDR or your girlfriend living here in the Philippines. And like I said, there's so many things that you're gonna know. Philippines, when it comes to health. Okay? When it comes to health. Because your illness or your sickness will not kill you guys. The cost. So if you have no money to pay that, if the doctor will tell you, oh, you're gonna go surgery, if you don't have money, that's a big problem. You're gonna think that deeply. And especially if you're not prepared to die. That's a big problem. And those people that coming here in the Philippines, they show things, the happy life. That's one thing that, I try not to believe what I'm seeing online because they never tell, the real life. Like other bloggers do. Going to Japan, going to America. They don't really talk about the real life. But they're talking about all the fantasies, good thing, good life. But never think about the consequence. Hi Miguel, how are you? Okay, so it's no drizzling. And sometimes I'm tired of go to other channel that they just really shown, really shown good life. And then they don't really talk about like this kind of situation that you have to sit down with your partner or with your boyfriend, even though that they are not sick or what. This is the good topic that you were taught, but most of the shows, go this and you do like that. No, it's just like for me, I just considered it as a fantasy. Like, like most of Filipinos, particularly Filipinas going to America, it's just like the best country in the world. No, it's not. It's not. Because in America, I'm not saying all, but most of Asian people experience races. Okay, races. I'm not putting down American, but most of, okay, especially if they know that you are Asian, they will show you, they stick nose on you, they will tell you, we're superior, we're better than you. It's not really what, that's why a lot of Filipinas, they don't really give a S on that, dealing with the men, old men, because their dream is to go to America, because you think that that's the way that their life will change. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. America is no longer good. And then a lot of American men always tell, don't bring your Filipino wife or girlfriend to America, because they know what will happen. Because if you're not, I heard somebody's talking outside. Is that a doctor? Or... Yeah, guys, sometimes when I do live streaming morning, I can't read too. Okay. Ilang oras yung duty mo, ate, sa
9
housekeeping?
hours.
10 hours?
9.
9? Wow.
Kasi yung isang oras break time.
Ah, okay. So, libre na kayo dito, ate, ng ano nyo? Ah, by your own?
Walang libre dito mo.
So,
Kahit check up dito, may bayad.
wow.
Hindi naman kasi kami
Agency kayo?
Agency.
Ah, okay. But you're receiving a minimum wage. Minimum wage? Okay, that's good.
640.
Magkano na ba ang minimum wage?
640.
Wow.
Pero yung bilhin naman.
Oo nga.
Dapat din na lang nila tinataasan.
Well, the minimum wage, ang madala mo na lang sa bahay mo na need talaga maaaring 200 pesos. Kasi araw-araw yung pamasahe,
Yung
food
breakfast
allowance.
mo, yung snack mo, yung lunch, tapos pamasahe.
Yeah, araw-araw.
Tapos yung mga gamit pa, dito yung mga gamit.
So yung gamit hindi provided ng hospital?
Yung ibang mga, yung dito talaga provided. Pero siyempre yung mga, katulad ng nasa bahay ka,
Ah, okay.
libre lahat.
Okay, yeah.
Kaya mas maganda pa nga sa bahay.
Okay, kung
libre lahat, tapos yung sahod mo buo.
buo, yes.
Kasi ito, nangupahan ka, tubig, kukuryente mo, parang wala. Parang kahit parang kung tutuusin, parang sa'yo lang talaga.
Mm-mm.
Kung sa bahay ka, naaano pa yung mga anak mo kasi
Naalagaan mo.
Ganun talaga, ma.
Okay, so thank you, ate.
Thank you din, ma.
Yeah, you don't have to do the LDR, Peter. Okay. Okay.
Papasay lang po ako, ma.
Okay. 9 hours.
Ay, dito.
Saan?
Dito po. Ganun talaga mamagtiyaga ang mga mahihirap.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi nag-aral yan ang kasalanan. Kasi sabi ko sa mga anak ko, mag-aral kayo. Kasi mag-aano yung trabaho nyo. Maisip pa yung oras. Pag hindi kayo nag-aral,
Wala nga nga.
yung trabaho mo.
Oo nga.
Ano pa. Thank you po.
Thank you
Ay,
din.
pag may iutos ka ma'am, dito lang po ako.
Oh, sige, sure. Thank you. When Okay, let me read your comment, Peter. I got bored. I don't do LDR. Never going to Philippines. I'm not too cheap to pay for import. Import for an import. Import? Yeah, it's your choice. It's your choice. Okay. It's not the thing that you're cheap. It's a matter of choice. Okay. If you're happy talking to her online, that's your choice. Okay. So it's according to the woman that if she's okay with that, talking on you online without seeing with each other in person, that's a good thing. Okay. So it's all about matter of choice. Okay. If I wanted another wife, I have enough offers from friends, wives who have sisters and cousins. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, like I said, Peter, it's all your choice. Okay. Me, okay, I just do friends online. Yeah. It's a matter of choice, Peter. Yeah, because for me, for me, you don't have to be find another, like, okay, if you're widow or you're separated or divorced, okay, especially when you're on your 60s and if you think that you're happy with that kind of setup, then fine. That's like I said, it's all about matter of choice. Okay, and then if you're dealing online, if your girlfriend and boyfriend, if that woman you're talking online, is that okay for her to talk online without seeing each other, then that's good. Okay, but some people, they don't really like that because they want into the personal attach or personal um, what do you call it, not personal or physical attachment. Okay, but we know, when you're know things that, especially if you have a trauma dealing with women, you don't really want to do that again and again. Okay, it's better for you to live by yourself without dealing with this women that they just think about themselves. Okay, and they think that you are the the what do you call that, the plans. Okay, the plans, like, I don't care what others' relationship are, so long as they are truthful to each other. Well, but yeah, it's just like, yeah, the thing is, it's according your agreement for that. Okay, but some people, they're not, talking online is not enough for them. Some people, they want to, to meet that person, because here you can fake yourself talking to a person online. Okay. So it's all about choice, guys. It's a matter of choice. What happened? Orientation is like rotate. What? What's wrong? Still working, guys? Okay. Red, red wine. It's up to you. Well, it's just like, I just share something, especially I know that there's a lot of Filipina, excuse me, dealing with older people, older men, their husband and wife, including myself, that, you have to be aware of things, especially when it comes to your husband's health. That same thing also for those, for those older women, okay, and dealing with young men. Okay, but for me, it's kind of a hard, to deal with, like, for me, it's easy to deal with the older men than, a older woman dealing with a young man. It's kind of a risky, guys. So I don't think that, young man has the patience to take care of the older wife. Okay? So, just, I just, other people lives are no my business to what spend hours talking about. What? Yes, definitely, Peter. It's none of your business. Okay. But you can share some ideas so that people will not go at the same path that you will dealing with. Okay? So example, why the reason why you don't want to deal with this kind of women. So maybe you have experienced that it never work well on you. So you can share that. You can share that to other peoples, especially at your age, that they can avoid that things happen to them. And then if things happen to them, they can, they know how to handle without hurting their pocket, without hurting their heart, or without hurting their self. Same thing that, I don't really mind talking with other, I don't really go to other people's business, but I love to share things that I can help. Maybe I can help, and then I can help also to clear people's mind, to change their mindset about situation when it comes to health, dealing people online, dealing Filipina, because there's a lot of Western people fall for that. Some Filipina, okay. Okay, I like you, I love you. Yeah, that's what you said online. But if you're living together, okay. If you think that the Filipina, young Filipina, let put it this situation. When you get, by the time that you are not, you get sick, is she can able, to clean your ass, to clean your shit, or no. Maybe some they will, but maybe some that they're not really serious towards you. Mm-mm. I doubt it. I doubt it. I have to leave some girls for bus, or there will be none left. What bus? Who's you talking? I have to leave some girls for bus. Me as a, as a woman, I know who's men that, serious dealing with women. Who's the man that, okay, making joke, okay. I know this man is when I, this man is a pussy. Pussy. Sorry, my word, guys. It's just like came out on my mouth. Okay. I know, and I know people are not like that. I know. A man with a class, a man with honor. I know that. So yeah, there's so many things that some people go into my business, but I don't want to talk that on my show because it's none of my business. And this is so crazy, Peter. Okay, this is crazy. Some Western people coming here in the Philippines dealing with this single mom, not only one, two children, three might, or more than that. And they tell, oh, she's the best woman that I ever known. Okay, some Filipino, they're not telling the truth. Okay, why their partner, why their husband put their hands on them? They never tells that. It's just like, they tell, oh, my husband, why we separated? Because my husband put his hands on me. Why? The question is, why your husband or live-in partner put his hands on you? Because, sometimes some Filipina, okay, I'm just be specific, some single Filipina, they never tell the truth. It's just like, they don't really give a chance the husband to tell, oh, why your husband put his hands or live-in partner put his hands on you. Maybe because he saw something. So if that husband, you don't do nothing, and that that husband or live-in partner put his hand on you, he's an asshole. So no chance to live with him. But sometimes there's a certain things that some Filipina, I don't want to talk other women. I'm gonna talk some Filipina. They're just still, oh, especially if they met, if they met, a Western man telling, oh, my husband put his hand on me even though I'm working. He's not working. He never helped me, to support the children. That's your story. Have you give a chance your partner or your husband to tell? And a lot of people, when they watch that online, they believe. But me, I'm not full for that. And then these Western people believe that Filipino telling the truth. Oh, come on, it's just like a bait. They're making bait on you to believe that she's a good woman, and you're full for that. Oh, she's the best woman that I ever. She's a nice woman. Ah, all right, she is. She's a woman, she's the best woman that you ever know. And where you're not, after you're talking with her, there's another man entertaining and ask money. Shucks. Don't even get me started on a single moms. Here, the West women just say they are what? They are scared, but the man does nothing. Peter, I will not start it. Well, I'm already mentioned because I'm saying this because this is the truth. This is not a gossip. This is the truth. It happens to a Filipina dealing with a Western man that they think that the Western man fall for her because oh, she's nice, so in love, and all the thing that she's telling with that man is all lies. So beware of those, huh? Beware of those. It's just like they just want, your money. It's all about money, guys. And if you're, if you're really, if that person really care on you, he will not do that on you. Okay, dealing with another person as money, something not right, something not right. Time moves so fast. Okay, so when I hear that Western man tell, she's the best woman that I ever known. Oh, come on, I just laugh my ass, and then, oh, poor Western man. He never knows that she was laid with this bitch, and just to get money from him. My ass is laughing on you. And all the lies that bitch telling you, it's all about lies. She's a fucking liar. Oh my god, that's bad. Red, red wine. That's my theme song, guys. I love that. It's up to you. So I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you, man. I want to tell you this, but it's none of my business. Think smart before you're gonna fuck up. Don't fall for that BS. You think that's the smart move? No, it's not. You think that you are smart? No, you're not. That's the dummiest. That's the dummiest decision that you made. Okay? But it's none of my business. Who cares? But I would like to make a love shout out to my little brother, Brett. Thank you so much for sending me a donation yesterday when I do live. I really appreciate that. So you're the man, okay? Even though, guys, that there's a lot of people bashing Brett, but I like Brett as my brother, little brother. So I consider him as my little brother. Okay. I think I know the one you're talking about. No, you don't know. You don't know, Peter. Come on. Talking about, but there are so many like that online. You don't know that person, Peter. You don't know that. You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you that, Peter? You don't know that person, Peter. But I know that person well. Mhm. And then, guys, another dirty laundry. So I'm done with the health. Now I'm gonna do a dirty laundry. And for those Western people, okay, especially you never came here in the Philippines, don't really believe these women talking online that they are single. They are single because some of those, they just hide their children. They have children, but they never tell us online they're still single, just to fool for men that uh, sometimes men are crazy about Filipina. They think, oh, I can send you a donation for that because she's a single. No, she's not. She's not. Okay, here's the thing, guys. I will give you an example. A single Filipina, never been touched, never been kissed. They are not oftenly to say something, a green joke online. They never, okay, never. They're very hesitate to tell that, okay? But I can tell you that's that's single, never been touched, never been kissed. And then this Filipina trying to show online that they are single, they don't have a child, and more talking about the private part of men and doing nasty joke. Don't believe on that. Don't believe on that. Because they are not. They are not. Okay? They are not. So if they gonna say that they are, single, never been touched or what, they're still V. And they're talking about the personal, the private part of the man, and there's some using some. No, don't believe on that, because they are not. They are not. So you're, you're stupid enough, especially for Western men. You're stupid enough to believe that they are not. They are like that. No, they're not. So there's a lot of, that's a Filipina. I will give you a clue. She's a blogger, but she always tell that no, I'm single. I don't have a children, but she has. And there's a lot of men watching on her show, full for that. Because you know what? That woman needs your money. I need a dollar, dollar, what I need. Hey, hey. So, guys, I've just, when I hear that, oh, well, sometimes men, they said, okay, $10, $20, $100 is nothing. Because sometimes, they do that because they're lonely. So by sending that and, listening on the green joke or nasty, nasty uh, comment online, they feel, some men are like that. They feel happy for that. Okay? They feel happy for that. Okay? Some men, some, especially older men, they happy for that. Because that's the only way that they can entertain themselves. Okay? So guys, please don't believe that. Or don't believe on that. And why these women, when they do online, wearing sexy clothes, that, they almost, there's almost showing their private part. You don't know what's the purpose of that, guys? You don't know what's the purpose of that? Just let me know, guys, if you don't know. Or if you know that's the purpose of that. Especially Filipina doing online. Okay? Why they do that? Why they do that? Do you know, guys? Especially for men, it doesn't really matter if you're in Asia or here in the Philippines or in the West. Don't you know? Or what's the purpose? Why they're doing that online? Okay? Because what? Let me tell you guys. Because I need a dollar, dollar. Ah. Because that's why I think that I stopped going to other channel, because I saw that some women, they wearing clothes too sexy. Okay, too sexy. And then when you look at their channel, you cannot really get some information, or just random topic, and real talk. Real talk, guys. You don't. I stopped going there. So that's the thing, guys, that YouTube is no longer, first, that YouTube show on air, it's very helpful. Okay, if you need something on your card, all you have to do, just go on the YouTube and do some tutorial. You can do things. If you want to do some documents, particularly visas, go on YouTube. They're still, doing that, but now it's more on scam. And most of Western people, they think that YouTube is a dating site. Most of people dealing with, they met their Filipina or Western mate in YouTube. So the YouTube image it starts getting no good. It's all about scam. Because there's a bloggers that he go to the other person did not really work because it's not the way that she likes. It goes to another person, and then you're surprised, and one day, oh, I know that I know that that's the boyfriend of this person, and then you go to the other, oh, they're boyfriend and girlfriend now. That's kind of surprising to me. So that's the thing that it's this example of TikTok. TikTok is all about information, spreading information what's going on in China because it's originate in China. But now once China give other countries a permission to use the TikTok, oh my goodness, okay. Like in the West, way back during the lockdown, okay guys, there's a lot, the passport bro thing was so trending. And then they're talking about Filipina meeting with Asian women, particularly Filipino women, and Thai women. And they have some most of that reaction it goes from black women. They mocking about Filipina. They cannot speak English. They are not educated. Okay, but that issue we're not really pay attention about that, and they keep talking about that during the lockdown, guys, because that's the time that the passport bro thing was so trending. So this some black women they keep attacking or mocking us. Okay, so when some Filipinas educated living in the States or living here in the Philippines, when they found out that online that they make mocking Filipina, that we cannot barely speak English, we're not educated, we're dirty. Okay, that's the time that some Filipina attacking, and that's the trending, guys. But and then every black woman comment about that. Some Filipino fight back, and they never expect that Filipina to fight back about that because it's just like a base, just like they don't really baseless thing they shown about Filipina, the baseless thing. So they stop talking about that because they realize, oh, we cannot really fight back towards them because they're talking, they realize that Filipina talking facts, but those Western women, particularly black women, talking baseless because that's what they hear from other channel. But we Filipino, we talking about facts. That's why one of my friend, she became the Filipina Tigress. Joanne was famous about the TikTok because some of she was telling us that the some black women I still they shown that in TikTok that going to Colombia, DR, Philippines, Thailand, they are not well educated. They are not. They can't barely speak English. And then you went depend Filipino that no, and saying about that they were dirty. No, we're not. Okay, here in the Philippines, we take a shower 2 or 3 times a day. Okay, and then when it comes to meow meow, we don't wipe our meow meow. Okay, we don't wipe our meow meow. When we do number 2, we don't wipe our ass. We wash soap and water. And then we use feminine wash. Okay, here in the Philippines, there's so many brand of feminine wash. Why they say we're dirty? And that's the time, my friend Joanne, the Filipino tigress, but she's no longer active on her YouTube and at the same time her TikTok. There's so many Black American that she goes on that, they will blocking on her because they cannot really penetrate her because she's depend the Filipina. So that's very very interesting that time during the lockdown. So that's a lot of you know Western women, particularly back, they mocking us. When we fight back, they're so furious towards us. So my friend Juan tells us, "Oh, we're not, because we don't wipe our meow meow. Okay, we wash with soap and water, or we call that feminine wash." They were so upset, and then we're not using wig. And then she's shown, guys, she's shown online that our hair is real, we don't use wig. And there's other, she comment that there's another content creator, she's a Black woman, she was so furious towards my friend Juan because Juan said, "Oh, before you say us that we're dirty, try to fix your wig." She gets so furious about that, guys, because Joanne falling her hair, but her hair is not longer as mine. She's falling, my hair. I don't wear wig and things. Look, my hair soft, silky. So that's the time that Black women so furious towards her. But no, it's no longer trending because here's the thing. Passport bro is this, like, it's originate with Black men, because most, that's why passport bro, because that's their um uh call with each other, bro. Okay, but some other, they just ride on that trending thing. And that's the reason why now that some of passport bro, they not really consistent, to stand the real passport bro. And most of they just passport bro, they just shown online that, okay, this is I remember that I love to watch Rich Mac. Okay, Rich Mac Zoom to Thailand. And I realized, wait a minute, this is a full for people watching. This because the real brothers don't show up. You think Rich Mac go every day play golf, go party on the yacht, go in the bar? No, they don't do that every day, guys. And a lot of people fall for that because they're doing that for the sake of his show. The real definition of passport bro, or the real manosphere when it comes to passport, is not like that. So I start not to go on that, and then before, yeah, I learn a lot from the passport brother, but they are not consistent. Because then consistent, to show the world this is the passport bros movement. Okay, but now they just shown, okay, you go, we know passport bros, we have do a parties on the yachts, we meet different pretty Asian women. They just shown that, but they never talk about the real life, guys. So I'm tired of that. Okay, they're not consistent, to stand what the passport bro thing really is. Manosphere. Okay. So guys, I'm already 1 hour. So again, thank you so much, guys, for coming, and especially Peter. Okay. I understand what you mean about that. So I think it's time for me to eat breakfast because it's already 10 o'clock. So yeah, hope that one day, guys, some people, they open mind of that, okay. Stop full, stop full for BS. Stop full for Walt Disney. Let's talk real talk, okay? It makes sense to us to learn what's in our presence and what's in our future, guys. Stop, stop full. Take care, Miss Lily, and leave some food for. His diet is different than my diet, because he has a dietitian. So he always tells me, go to McDonald's, get, please, I'm tired of eating McDonald's. Pancake, hash brown and egg, sausage, rice and egg and sausage, fried chicken, fries, quarter pound cheese, what else? Spaghetti. I'm tired. I'm tired. I told him, I'm tired. Actually, I still have, half, 6 inches, the Italian BMT that I ordered last night in Subway. I want Filipino food. Kind of a soapy. I don't. I'm get tired of eating fried food. When I go to the floating restaurant in the cafeteria, guys, it's more on fried. I want something sinigang, sour soup. I want that. I don't care. There are just so many scamming online. Yes, definitely. I agree what you said. There are. Okay. It doesn't really matter is in the West or in the Southeast Asia, men and women. But sometimes, you can really tell that they're scamming. Okay, sometimes, they show their sexy body. And then after the show, they just, okay, sending a message to messenger, oh, I need money or what, blah, blah, blah. But it's that, it's that their style. Okay, so again, guys, I want to stay long. Okay, so thank you so much for watching on my live streaming. So see you next time. So hasta luego. Adios.